Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator and episode 2 of the Let's Play. So, we're starting again obviously. We haven't got a truck or anything. If you can just let me know, I asked in the last video as well, but if you just let me know, I'm going to do this every other day. So it'll be a Euro Truck Simulator 2 video one day, and then this, ATS the next day, and then Euro Truck and so forth. In the future I might do both every day, including the farming. As you guys know, I do a farming simulator episode every day of the week, and that'll always be the same. I'm just trying to get the trucking videos correct. I don't want to not play American Truck, but I also don't want to not play Euro Truck, so I'm trying to bring both into it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and give it a like, and I know you're enjoying it. Anyhow, so I picked the truck that I wanted. I wanted the Peterbilt, the older style Peterbilt. I think it's the 389 I think I want, which is 118,000. So I was going to do another job and then we're going to go and buy it. So we're going to go a quick job. We're going to pick another one. I'm going to, if I can, I'm going to use the old truck, the one that I want, which is this one. What's that, 250 mile. That looks a nice job. That looks a nice truck as well. Right, we'll go with that. Take the job. Awesome. Straight back at it. I've really enjoyed it since yesterday, and I'm back in playing this again, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Right, as you guys know now, I just need to adjust the seating position and field of view. So we're running around about 70 field of view, I think. 70 or 80 field of view. Hang on. That's a bit high. So we don't own our own truck yet, guys, so we have to change the view every time we come in. Right. So I've got my iPad on today as well, which you can see here, so I can see all the gauges and that there. Where are we going here? Right, so we are going right. Make sure there's nothing coming. But we're on the splitter gearbox as well, so I'm in gear 6 now. Tell you what, I'm going to lose the iPad for now because I can see the dashboard perfectly. Right, so we're on the splitter gearbox, so which works out really well. Oh, hang on, what's going on here? Why isn't the splitter working? Alright. It is working. Right, so anyway, back to the proper stuff. We'll get out before that truck. Didn't like that, did it? If you're using the advanced gearbox, guys, you need to make sure you hold the clutch in. Right, so we're going right, and it's give way, so we're gonna give way. good. We've got 203 miles to go. You just have to bear with me to get used to the range gearbox again. It's taken me a little bit of getting used to, but we'll get it. And having to hold the clutch in a bit longer, because if you just try and shift it quickly like you can in the car games like this, it won't go in. So that was just me pressing the clutch and changing gear, but you've got to hold the clutch in, and it actually gives you a better sense of physically changing gear, which is good. What we at, 70 mile an hour speed limit, so we'll get the foot down a bit. We're only doing 50. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. Look at the view. Yeah, if you use the simplify gearbox, it jumps, it picks a gear for you. So if you put it in second, it might pick fifth, depending on which gear it thinks you need. But if you're going up a hill, like you saw in the last video, it's not good enough. Like, being able to go up the gearbox one gear at a time is definitely better for this game. Are we only 10 speed in this? That must be it must be an 8 and 10 speed. We had a 16 speed box in the last truck we were in. This must be a 10 speed. Doesn't bother me, like, either way, whether it's a 10 or a 16. It just, you get used to what gear you can use. I was just checking that it's definitely a 10. We'll stick the truck lights on, we don't need full beam on. It is 6:30 PM in game time. We've got a car coming past. We're still not doing 60 mile an hour. We're doing about 60, but it won't do 70. See, in 10th now, right, if we're in simple gearbox and we went down a 1 gear, it would drop like 3 gears, which is no good, whereas we can just go down in the 9th and put your foot down. Perfect, it's great. I don't know what the speed limit is through here. Is it 55? We're not speeding anyway. I keep thinking we're going to need to sleep and things, but you don't when you're just doing the... Where's 6 that? There we go. We're getting it. Slow and steady out. I was talking to someone about this sort of, you know, when you're using this gear change, and it is just, as long as you just take your time, you're not on a racetrack, you're not in a race car, you don't need to like shift really quick. You'll never miss a gear. Put the clutch in for a long period of time and just take your time. It feels great. It's a good truck, this. We've not actually had a look at it yet, have we? Whoa. Yeah, as you guys know now, I'm not very good in the outside view. Starting to get dark. 7:15 now, and we've got 130 mile to go. We're sitting bang on, well, we've just got to 71 mile an hour, but the road, I tell you what, the feel of the road in this I like better than ETS. I like the fact that it's got camber to it as well, which I don't think ETS, it doesn't feel like that. ETS has got really good hills, but like ETS, sorry, like Euro Truck has got really good hills, but the corners don't like have camber to them. This is a truck we're going to buy, but it'll be a slower version, like, and I'm going to go and buy it after this job. I just thought we'd do another job and get us a bit more money in. Why not, eh? Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward, because I think every time I've done an ETS career, an ATS career, like an American truck career mode, I always get the newer style truck, and it's this truck that I really want, so it's what I'm gonna get. Oh, I just moved my mouse, sorry. I put my mouse next to my joystick, because then any wobble or any gear changes, it doesn't move your view. Alright, we're gonna go for it. I was gonna go for it, but there's a train thing here. Is he stopping? Oh no, it won't stop. What's he stopping? He did not need to brake that much. Oh, I'm gonna be stuck on the train line now. I wasn't expecting him to brake that much. So it's going to take us 20 days to get back up to speed, isn't it? We'll get caught back up. Not that it's a race, like, but yeah, don't forget, guys, to check out the camera turning with the steam wheel if you haven't tried it, especially if you're on single screen. It does really give you a good feel. Well, I think it does. When you turn a corner and it turns, feels good. I like it. It's like head turning is what it feels like. Yeah, as you turn the corner and you turn your wheel, it turns the view, and especially on single screen like how you guys are seeing it, I think it does look good. Right, so 60 mile to go, which isn't bad, and then we get to go and buy our truck. Looking forward to it. I've been thinking about doing an American Truck Simulator like series for a while, to be honest, since I started the channel, but Euro Truck's so much more popular. And don't get me wrong, I actually enjoy playing Euro Truck more, but coming back to this after I've been playing Euro Truck a lot, like, you know, at least 2 hours a day really, and I've done the odd episode on here, and I am enjoying it. There's some subtle changes. Yeah, there's some subtle changes, and the trucks are different. You know, the map's completely different. I think the biggest thing when this came out, the map was so small, the actual scaling. The scaling of the map was very, very small. You know, it didn't take long to do a job and things like that, so obviously this game's been out a while now, and you can definitely tell. I mean, I like the graphics as well. The graphics seem really, really good, cool. The road textures are good. The scenery's fantastic. I'm really enjoying it. I can certainly say, if you're asking my opinion, which one's better, I would say if you like trucks, you should have both Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator. They're so different. You know, the trucks are different, driving the trucks are different, and then obviously the actual maps are completely different because they're based in different areas. So I would say you couldn't say, oh, I would only ever play American Truck or I would only play Euro Truck. I would say they've both got the good points, and they've also both got the downsides as well, don't get me wrong. But definitely you want both. If you're just getting it for multiplayer though, I would say Euro Truck's more popular online. It's been out longer. It's cheaper to buy. There's more trucks you can buy, and the maps are bigger, so it is definitely more popular online. But if you're like me and you're either forced to play offline a lot or you just enjoy playing offline, you definitely want American Truck. It's really good offline, really good. I mean, it's a 70-mile-an-hour speed limit this. We're doing 72 and it feels really fast. Whoa, that was a bit I thought I was gonna crash. The horns don't sound great, do they? Oh, we've got a traffic light. Oh, we're alright. That's the hard part. If you need to brake quickly and you're in, say, 10th gear, you've got to change, you know, obviously 10 times to get down the gearbox. We're there now. We're getting it. It's looking cool. Liking the truck. Ah, we're here. We'll go on the left. The towns look great though. I'll maybe just leave it in 6th, I think. Oh no, we're alright. I maybe he's indicated a bit early there, like, but hey, better safe than sorry. I can't see the traffic lights here. Oh, that's no good. I don't know when I need to go. Ah, now. I think I might have been a bit slow getting off the traffic light there. But again, it's not a title I've actually played much at all, and it's such a shame because I've spent so many hours on Euro Truck, and then I've not bothered with this one much at all. Right, we're going simple parking at the moment, guys, because I'm just not confident enough in this title to do the proper parking. So I did try in the last episode and I failed absolutely miserable. So the difficult parking in this is definitely harder than Euro Truck. It's a big trailer, this, like. I think that's the difference as well, like a normal size trailer in Euro Truck is a lot smaller than this. Right, we're here. New truck time. Keyboard on the old knee time. Right, so we're going to be building our new truck, so we'll whip the wheel off for now so I can see what I'm doing. We'll go longer distances next. And then we're going to go to the old bank of money and we're going to lend, how much have we got? We've got 13,000. We're going to lend 100. We're lending 110,000 and we're going to go to a truck dealer and we're going to go and buy our truck. Which is this one. Yeah. So I'm gonna go to customize anyway, but I don't think we'll be able to customize much. 1200 RPM. Put the 405 in it for an additional $1,700. That's not bad. So what we at there? 120, and we've got 123. Oh, we can actually put the bigger axle in as well for an extra 2,000. Got the 10 speed in. Got sat nav on that built in already. We'll leave it white for now. Door handles, what we at 121,000. We're gonna do a job straight away, so I'm not too worried on the old money front. Put my co-driver in, which is my dog. No, I like the painted ones of them. Tyre front, wheel front, nothing at the moment. Don't think we've really got anything else we can change, guys. Pipes and things we can't change at the moment, so I'm happy with that. So we put what did we do? We put the different axle on, mid lift, and we put in the 405 motor instead of the 370. It had a Cummins in it, and then we've got the 10 speed. What was the, so what was that one gear wise? 10. Right, so I'll probably put a 16 speed in when I can. So that's us, we're not too bad. We've got a better engine I think, and the mid lift doesn't really make a difference. So we're good. So we're going to go to confirm. We're going to go to purchase, and we've got $1,600 spare. Banging. Let's go and do our first job, eh? Looking nice, innit? Like it. Love it, actually. Really pleased with it. It's nice looking. Right, so we'll get the handbrake stuck on so she doesn't roll away. We're going to go to our F4 straight away, and we're going to move that back a bit for you guys, move the seat back a little bit so I can make it a better viewing experience for you guys. Seat's actually quite far down anyway. We still seem quite high up. And that's as low as the seat will go. Right, we'll go with that. Let's go and get a job. So now we can go, we can't go into there yet, can we? Because I haven't registered with that, which we will do. So we're going to go to Freight Market now for the first time. Pick a job from here. 310 miles, 260 miles, 204 mile. So around about the 204 mile. So we'll go 204, and that'll be our first job done. Right, keyboard can go away. And turn the engine on. Put our wheel back on and let's get driving. If you want me to turn the head cam down a little bit, just let me know, guys. Right, so we're on the, oh god, it is busy, man. Let's have a bit of a nose of our truck. Look at that thing. Right, time to go. Frame rate took a bit of a hit there. We nearly dropped under 70. Took a bit of an old batter there because it is busy in this town. Oh, alright Mark, calm down. We'll find a gear at some point. So we've got 3 miles to drive to get to our job, which is fine. Police! Alright, copper. Again, the same with Euro Truck. I'm trying not to speed too much. It's 8:10 AM now, 10 past 8 in the morning in the game. So we're not going to be driving in the dark anymore. Nice, really liking it. It's completely different than the Euro truck as well, so it'd be no good if you're just in the same sort of style as truck. Right, we're good. Get the foot down. Oh, I jumped from from 7th to 10th there. I thought the truck might have enough power, but it didn't. A lot of engine braking, which is good. Oh, that's a bit wobbly. You can hear me wheel, and also it's shaking the camera. Cool. Right, I think we're picking up a purple trailer. It's got gravel in it. £39,000. How do we get up there? I don't want to hit anything. Oh, I've come the wrong way here. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Hang on. We'll go back round again. I'll put these mirrors on for you guys so you can see where we're going. Are we gonna hit the fence? That was tighter than I thought, that. Right, hang on. I'm struggling a bit. We'll get it. Oh, we stalled it. Come on, son. Right, we're on. So we can lose these mirrors for now. I can't remember, have we got the mid lift up or down? I want it down. It's going to struggle with this much weight on, I think. I'm just going to take my time because these trailers are so long. It's just not something I'm used to driving. And then with the wheel cam, like with the head movement camera, it's good because it naturally makes you look over there. Again, I know I don't need it with the 3 screens, but it's still not bad. And it gives you guys a bit of a better look around, I think. Are we gonna get over? I think when I last did an episode on here, it wasn't like a let's play, but I got stuck going through one of them. God, she pulls well. Sorry about the camera shake there, it's just because the wheel's shaking. good. Excellent. Back on the road. Today's episode might be a bit longer, but it's getting our brand new truck, you know, and you always like to do your first job in it, you know. Right. Don't think there's outcoming, is there not? We're good. Police car, so it's a good job we weren't speeding. We nearly are speeding now. We're going right here. I don't think we'll need to change the gearbox range because there's nothing coming, so we'll just leave it in high. We'll get some speed up down this hill. John Deere tractors there on the right. Absolutely awesome. Oh, don't know what they were slowing down for. I haven't got time to be slowing down, guys. We're not even speeding either. It's only 65 mile an hour limit. I'm gonna get moved back over now, I think. Excellent. So definitely, oh, we've got to go in for Weybridge. Hey, we got to get weighed. Hopefully we're not overload. I don't know if we are or not. I would say we're probably not. Are we in the right place? Yeah, I think we can go. So much traffic on the road. It always feels busier than Euro Truck, like on the single player. No, what I was going to say was, I know you can get the Eaton Fuller shifter to go on like a Logitech G27 style shifter or the G29. Goes on any sort of H pattern shifter by the look of it. It's got its own USB cord. I've seen them for a while. I think the SKS or SKR shifters. I can't think what they're actually called, but I have fancied one. But I mean, let me know in the comments if you think it is worth the buy. It's something that I can maybe think about when we get moved, while I'm trying to collect new stuff. something that we can maybe bring to the new room, but they seem really expensive. I mean, if it's worth it, you know, I don't mind things being expensive if they are actually worth the money, but I can't think what, I think they were like 100, 200 pounds, I think, which, you know, I didn't even, that's twice what I paid for my actual shifter. I think I only paid 90 pounds for my Thrustmaster H shifter, so to, you know, to pay double that again on top of what I've already bought the shifter for, just for a gear knob. Okay, I know it's got the buttons on, but it just seems expensive, so let me know if it's one of them like must buys, you know. Like if I was talking to someone who plays Farming Simulator and they use a steam wheel but they don't use a joystick, I would be like, hang on, what you doing? Yeah, you need to use a joystick. It's so much better for using like wheel loaders and things like that. So that's my question to anyone who's got that KHKS shifter or whatever it's called. Nothing coming, we're good. They are. These trailers are massive. Gotta say, chuffed a bit with my new truck. So our first truck on here was a Peterbilt, and our first truck on Euro Truck is a Volvo. Too fast with the shifter. I'm gonna brake my truck. We are moving. We're actually speeding technically as well, so I love how the truck leans into some of the corners. It feels great. That could be a police car up ahead as well, so we'll just lose we're only 3 miles an hour over the speed limit, but the scenery out here is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, they've done a good job. I'm looking forward to try some of the new DLCs out for this. I've not, funny enough, you know, I've not actually looked to see if there's any DLC for this yet. So I'll do that at the end of the month. At the end of the month, I like to try and get a little bit of DLC, and that keeps the content new to the channel, doesn't it? And it keeps the content coming up. I mean, a lot of the content I play and a lot of the stuff I play, I know there's tons of it on YouTube, but it's just what I enjoy playing. But if there's any titles that you want to see on the channel, hit me a message, let me know, you know. We're going for it, the blind overtake. We're doing it. Come on, truck. Your first overtake ever. We got him. Struggling a bit up this hill. That was 10th to 9th and it's still right high on the rev range, isn't it? early with the indication. I cannot judge yet on the map and the sat nav how far off I am a junction at the moment. You stop so far away from the corners on here. There's nothing coming anyway. We're good for fuel. We're rolling again. Oh, I've only just noticed we've only got 70 miles to go. So not bad. We've got a like a camper van behind us. I wonder if he's going to go for the overtake. Nice truck there. All this scenery though, done an awesome job at it. Bit high on the rev there, like, but I knew she was going to struggle. Oh, the camper! Oh, it's not a camper van; it's a delivery van. I thought it was like a motorhome. .4 miles to gallon. Wow, that's not a lot, is it? Put the fuel computer on. What else is on here? Oil temp, speed. Ah, I'll leave the speed on for you guys so you can actually see what I'm doing miles an hour wise. If you can see that, I don't know if you'll be able to on YouTube, but 70 mile an hour speed limit on here, so good thing is with these big American trucks and the big trailers, they do handle quite well in the corners considering how big they are, but they must weigh an absolute ton. That's us down to 30 mile to go. And it's nearly 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And we'll get a bit of money out of this job, which is good, as we'll have our loan to pay every day, which will be $2,000-3,000. So we need to be making at least $2,000 or $3,000 a day to pay the loan. Must have been a train just through. We've been through like 4 or 5 of them today. No, 3, maybe 3 or 4 we've been through, and we've not seen a train yet. We've been quite lucky. I like seeing the trains. I love pulling up to them and seeing the lights flashing and the train going whizzing past. Brilliant. Slow down a bit, we're in the town now. Nice tanker up the side of us there, isn't there? Oh, he got the jump on us. I'm not catching now. He's not using manual gearbox, is he? Is that gonna go red? Stick the handbrake on. Oh, I'm in the wrong lane actually. Looking good, eh? Looking nice. We're going right, and then we're going out of here by about 2 miles, I think. So it isn't too bad. Liking the truck though, guys. Yeah, so 11 mile out of this little town, or whatever you would call it. So we've got 11 mile out of here, and then we're at our drop. I need to not put my indicator on so early. Oh, he's just going to pull out in front of us, is he? Oh, you're going to pull out and just slow down, are you? Thanks, mate. I think it's outcoming, isn't it? Oh, she's gonna. I was gonna go into 8th gear, but I don't know if she'll go up the hill in 8th. We'll see. She's struggling. Come on, I don't want to go down into 6 because it means I'll have to go low range box. Back into 6, which is 6 gear on the shifter, and then from 6 back into 1st. So just try to leave it in 7th there. And it got up the hill like struggling. Must be like a quarry or something right up here. The bloody car was going to overtake us there on a blind corner. Trying to kill himself. Here we are. Oh, hang on. I'll tell you what. Oh, I thought I put that in. I'm gonna go and try and turn around over here. I think we should get turned here, should we? Technically I went through a red light, but I was just trying to get my trailer back turned around. I like to try and get parked if I can, but I'm just not very good with this parking. Like with this, I just find it a lot harder. I'll put the mirrors on so you guys can see what I'm doing. I don't think we're there, are we? Oh, we're there, yeah. Excellent. Awesome. Cool. So, new truck bought. New job. What did we get there? We're on level 2, which is awesome. We've now got $8,000, so we can actually pay our debt every day. So we've got a 10,000 loan which I can pay off. Ah, that's what I should have done. I should have just got like 10 loans. I can borrow 20,000, so I should have just got like 10,000s, and then I could pay each one off every time I had 10 grand. I didn't think, to be honest. So anyway, that's us done. I'm going to end that there. We can go back out and sit in our truck to end it. So I'm just going to tell you what, we'll go and park up next to that digger. Awesome. So if you've stayed this long, fantastic. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it, guys. You know me now, I really do appreciate everything. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Please go and check out the Facebook group. Feel free to post and do whatever you want on there. It can be real trucks, it can be, you know, screenshots, game questions, computer questions, racing cars, whatever you want. It's a community for everybody. It's an open community for every type of person. Any game interest you've got is welcome. So other than that, if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, feel free to hit the dislike button. Please leave me a comment why you dislike it, just so I can use your comment and I can then improve the content. And also, if you let us know if you're going to be happy with a Euro truck video one day and then an American truck the next, and so forth, every day of every week. I'm going to try and do one Euro truck, one American truck. So that's the way I want to try and do it at the moment. So like, say Friday is going to be Euro truck, Saturday would be American truck, and then Sunday would be Euro truck again. So I'm going to try and do it that way, one of each game every other day. And let us know what you think about that idea, whether you like it or you dislike it. Let me know. And other than that, catch you guys in the next one, and thanks again for watching. See you later, guys.